Hello friends, welcome back to Walter Limited. I'm James. Did you ever dream of something as a little kid? I'm sure you did. We all did. We all had huge dreams when we were little kids. Were you ever able to make that dream come true? Come along with me in today's video and we'll talk about how that happened for me. I decided to focus on this group of sets today because I feel like it's time to rotate out the display, and I really wanted to highlight them before they disappeared for a while. The M-Tron sub-theme hit shelves when I was about 10 years old, and it looked sick. I was able to enjoy a couple of them, 6956 Stellar Recon Voyager and 6811 Pulsar Charger in the early 90s.
These two sets provided me with hours of fun, swooshing around, playing all kinds of different scenarios. The magnets really added a ton to the experience because you could switch things places, they would stay there. All kinds of extra functionality. Really loved the experience. But the whole time, I dreamed of that MegaCore magnetizer. I would stop and look at it every time I saw it on store shelves, and I was constantly flipping through the Lego catalogs. Then,
a few years ago, I found the parts to 6877 Vector Detector and 6896 Celestial Forager when I purchased a copy of 6270, the Forbidden Island from the Pirates line, at a thrift store. When I opened the box, it had the set that I thought I had, but it was packed full of extra parts that just happened to be these two sets and a couple others.
Those sets reawoke the M-Tron dream. Now I had 4 of the 8 regular sets, and I also had 2 out of the 3 sets necessary to build the bonus secret M-Tron Space Voyager 6862. The only problem is I couldn't have both assembled at the same time, even if I obtained that last set that I needed.
If you're enjoying this video, go ahead and hit the like button. And while you're down there, subscribe for more content like this. I was able to part together 6923 Particle Ionizer with a few strategic purchases from Bricklink for specific parts that I was missing.
At this point, I had everything that I needed to put together 6862, the secret M-Tron Space Voyager. It was neat, but I have to admit, I was a bit underwhelmed. If it had just been the Celestial Forager that I couldn't rebuild, it really wouldn't have bothered me. But I missed the swooshability and aggressive look of the Vector Detector and all the play features from the Particle Ionizer.
So now I could have this, or I could have this. So I went back and over the course of a year or so, added back the parts that I needed for the 3 sets that I had cannibalized. It was really satisfying. Last year, while I was at Brick Fair, Virginia in Chantilly, during the community yard sale, I stumbled across somebody that was selling 6989 MegaCore magnetizer. And while he didn't have the instructions, he made a really good offer. And since I just sold a couple of sets that I wasn't planning on using, I was able to afford picking that up. And that's one of the things that I love within this hobby is a lot of the time, if you get tired of something or you find something on a good deal but you don't necessarily really want it, you can turn that around and find the person who does want it and make them happy and find something else and basically trade out things that you didn't want for things that you do want. That left me with just 6833 Beacon Tracer and 1478 Mobile Satellite Uplink that I didn't own.
These are 2 of the smallest 3 sets in the sub-theme, but I hadn't ever picked them up. And since I had everything else, I decided to find the last few parts that I needed.
Now while I have all the parts, I'm still missing the instructions for a few of them.
I recently found a good deal on 6989 and 6833, so they're on their way from Germany. I still need 6862 and 1478. So if you know where I can get a good deal on either of those,
let me know down below what you dreamed of as a kid and if you've been able to make that happen yet.
You may be wondering what's going to happen with all this extra space now if I'm taking down M-Tron. Well, here's a little hint.
Thanks for watching. Have a good one.